Hey guys, Dustin here from myfreedomsmokes.com. Just wanted to put together a quick video on how to set up and use the Joyetech with Vision eGo Clearomizer Starter Kit that we sell. This is probably one of the most popular starter kits that we sell, just because, especially for new users and even advanced users, people that have been vaping for a long time really love these Vision eGo Clearomizers. So that makes it a really popular kit for people to purchase. And I suspect as we're moving into the holiday season, this is going to be off the charts. We're gonna get as many as we can in, because I know you guys are gonna be wanting this to give to your friends and families over the holidays. So let's go ahead and break this kit open and take a look at it. As you can see, we put it in an eGo box just because that's the batteries that we use for this kit, at least currently, and moving forward we'll be using the eGo batteries with this kit. So you can see here we have two. This one has to be black, happens to be a black kit. Two eGo batteries, and you'll notice there's no atomizers or cartridges in this kit, and that's because we substitute out the atomizers and cartridges for the Clearomizers. So you take this extra packing material out, and this is what you see in the bottom of the box here. I guess first is the charger here. This is your USB wire charger. Pretty simple how to use this. The batteries will come, pretty much fully charged when you get them. But once you've used them for a little while and they're getting low, you just basically screw it onto the charger, plug this into any USB port. This light will initially be green whenever you screw the battery on. If it does need to be charged, then this light should turn to red, indicating that it is charging. Now once it's fully charged again, it'll turn back to green. There's also an AC adapter in the kit. This is basically an AC plug on one end and a USB port on the other end. That light is always going to be red, just showing that there's power going to the device. It doesn't change colors. So, alright, I'm going to take this back off. We'll set this charging stuff over here. And then another great thing about this kit is you get 4 Clearomizers with it. Most kits, except for like the eGo kits, which come with 5 atomizer heads, most kits only come with 2 atomizers. Here you're getting 4 Clearomizers, so you're getting basically double your money's worth when it comes to how much, because the atomizers or Clearomizers, cartomizers, whatever you're using, these are going to be the things that you're probably going to have to replace most often. Generally they'll last about a month or so, just depending on how much you vape, how heavy of a user you are, how thick the juice is that you use in them. There's a lot of variables, but on average about a month is what you should expect to get out of them. So having 4 of these, this is going to last you for quite a while. So let's go ahead and crack one open here. Alright, and we'll take a look at it. It's pretty simple. This is version 3 with the long wicks in it, so you can see those wicks drape down pretty well all the way to the bottom. Whenever you fill it up, you don't have to do a whole lot of tilting to get the juice up to the top. It'll wick pretty well even when there's very little juice left. So it does come. I'm just trying to see if you can focus in on the markings there on the side. It does come with the markings to show you how much juice is in the tank. Whenever you fill it up, you only want to fill it up to this top line here, which is 1.6 milliliters. If you go any past that, then you'll probably end up flooding the atomizer a little bit. Not a big deal, but just helps keeps the liquid out of your mouth if you don't fill it up all the way. So pretty easy to fill up. You just basically unscrew the tip here, like I just did. Fill it up and then put the tip back on. Actually, let me grab some juice real quick and I will go ahead and fill this one up. Bump the camera. Alright, sorry about that, guys. Let me get this back into place. There we go. Alright, so I just grabbed some juice and we're going to go ahead and fill this up so you guys can see it. Just unscrew that. And this is a tobacco flavor, our 4-star general flavor. which some of you are very familiar with. So it's real simple. If you take a look at what I'm doing here, you can see if you look down in there, there's a tube right in the center. You don't want to get any liquid in that tube, because if you get it in that tube, it's just basically going to run straight out the bottom, or even worse, whenever you put the tip back on and take a puff, it'll come straight into your mouth. So just try to keep the liquid out of that. So what I do is just tilt it to the side and then lay the dropper right on the side of it there, and then as you squeeze it, it'll just run down the side. So you're going to fill this up to about where those markings are. Alright, so if you take a look, that's pretty good. Now, like I said, there's a lot of room above that, but you don't want to fill it any higher than that. You just screw the tip back on, and there you go. You've got a full cartomizer, or Clearomizer, sorry. Take the batteries out real quick. These batteries have been turned off, and we get calls all the time saying, you know, people that have a kit, and they say, well, my batteries don't work. Well, the reason for that is a lot of times the guys in our shipping department will turn the batteries off just to make sure that they don't go dead while they're shipping to you. So to turn them back on, you just want to press the button 5 times, and you'll see that it lit up there. I think I actually pressed it 6 times, which kind of messed it up. But it does the same thing to turn it back off. 5 times, and it'll turn it back off. You'll see it blink again whenever I turn it back on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there it is. And you'll notice whenever it blinks, it's blue, but whenever I press it to fire, it's lighting up white. That's a new feature of the eGo batteries, which is one great feature. As you use this battery, whenever it gets low on power, that button is going to change from white to blue. When it gets down to about 20% of its battery life left, that's going to change to blue, letting you know that you need to get it on a charger pretty soon. So that's a huge benefit, especially if you're out and about, away from the house. If you ever had a battery die on you, it can put you in a rough situation if you don't have a way to charge it. So that's a good way of letting you know that you need to get it to a charger. Alright, so I've had this sitting here. Let's go ahead and screw it on. And that's it. I mean, you can see how simple that was to put together. I just broke open one of the Clearomizers, took the tip off, filled it up, screwed it onto the battery, turned the battery on, and I'm ready to vape. It's like I said, that's why it's one of the most popular items out there. It's why it's great for beginners. But like I said before, even advanced users. I mean, this is what I use on a daily basis myself. So. And it's just simply because of the flavor that I get out of these Clearomizers. I think it's wonderful. I think it's probably the cleanest flavor that I've gotten out of any product. So I'm a big fan of these, and that's pretty much it. So thanks, guys. You can get this product at myfreedomsmokes.com. Just check out our electronic cigarette starter kits as the first category in our menus. Thanks, guys. Bye.